How lung cancer develops. To learn how lung cancer develops, it is helpful to understand first how the lungs work. In this video, you'll learn the basics on lung function and how cancer can develop in the lung. The primary purpose of our two lungs is to bring oxygen into the body and to push carbon dioxide out. Each of our lungs has sections called lobes. 2 in the left lung and 3 in the right lung. When we inhale, air enters our nose or mouth and goes down our trachea. The trachea branches into 2 sets of bronchial tubes, each one taking air to a lung. Inside the lung, the air makes its way into smaller and smaller branch tubes, called bronchioles, until it finally enters the alveoli, very small balloon-like sacs. The transfer of oxygen into the bloodstream and carbon dioxide out of the bloodstream takes place in the alveoli. The lungs are made up of many different types of cells. Most of these cells are epithelial cells. These line the airways and make mucus to lubricate and protect the lungs. Other lung cells include blood cells, nerve cells, hormone-producing cells, and structural cells. On the outside of each lung and lining the inside wall of the chest cavity is a thin membrane called the pleura. The pleurae form a sac called the pleural cavity. Within the pleural cavity is a small amount of fluid that acts as a lubricant. This is to allow the lungs to move freely in the chest when we breathe. Development of lung cancer? Normally, the cells in our lungs and other parts of our body have a specific growth and death cycle. This keeps the number of cells in check. Cancer develops when a set of specific changes, called mutations, develop in a previously normal cell. When the set of mutations affects genes in ways that change the natural growth and death cycles of cells, unregulated cell division can result in too many cells. It's like a car when the gas pedal gets stuck or the brakes don't work. The cells just keep dividing with nothing to stop them. The mutated and abnormally multiplying cells form a mass called a tumor, neoplasm, or lesion. In the case of lung cancer, this mass might be detected as a nodule on a chest X-ray or CT scan. The mass can be benign, or it can be malignant. When the tumor cells are able to invade normal tissues, the tumor is considered to be malignant. When the malignant cells originally come from the lung, the tumor is considered to be lung cancer. Spread of cancer. The spread of cancer from one part of the body to another is known as metastases. And the tumors formed by those cancer cells that have spread are called metastases. Lung cancer metastases can spread to lymph nodes around the lungs. They can also travel through the bloodstream to other organs, such as bones, the adrenal glands, and the brain. Sometimes cancer starts in other parts of the body and spreads to the lung. That is considered metastases of the original type of cancer, not lung cancer. Only cancer that starts in the lung is considered lung cancer.